Hey there, my fellow Voidborn, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey, The Voidborn. Episode 16, Terraforming a New Home.
Ah, I closed the door. They were coming in. I saw that. I saw those thrombos. They were absolutely coming in. Why aren't we painting? Can anyone do? I don't care who dyes the walls. Just dye them, please. And then likewise, I think it's reasonable to dye the doors, because the doors are also uranium, so, you know, they're rugged. Lisk is down here. I'm going to let him do a little bit more mining before we go. We did just get bionic replacements, and let's start researching recon. So, for bionic replacements, Lisk is missing a toe. I mean, it's not much, but we do have two capable doctors, Rylus and Icy, and that means they can like do surgeries on each other and fix things that are wrong. I think the plan is to only get this node of uranium and head to space. I want to be in space. We have a boatload of meat. Oh god, I don't have food. I see to that. There's really nothing easy to hunt left, so I'm not going to bother with that. And then the other thing is I'm going to do a new apparel policy. Spacefarer, sure. I'll just use the default, so let me delete the other ones. And this is going to be vac helmets, no vac suits. I don't need vac suits. So this policy, actually let's copy this one. Get rid of the Spacefarer, and just call this vac helmet. So because we're about to head to space, stick your helmets on. Hello? Stick your helmets on. I did that right? Vac helmet. Where's vac suit helmet? Okay, yeah. My guys are just being stubborn. That's fine. We're launching into space without helmets. We'll be fine. So directly above us, it costs 140 chem fuel, which is like nothing. We're headed to an asteroid. It is warning me that I have few functional heat sources, but I also have 2 chem gens, which aren't being counted. So I'm not exactly worried about it. The thing that I'm worried about is I don't have the telescope roofed, but the passive scanner I don't intend to roof. Yes! It has a tree! Oh, yes. Okay, so this bad boy has plasteel in it. And where can we land? Oh, I can fit... Oh, I can't fit there. So if I build here, I'll have to build a little bit of a gangplank to get onto terra firma. But, like, that's fine. Maybe I'll build a... You know what? I park over... Yeah, I can park here. So, I'm excited because it has a very special tree that I would need to really form a colony. And this is it. The Archean tree. This thing is a bioengineered tree to turn basically whatever the hell into fertile soil, and it produces oxygen. If you wall this up, it self-pressurizes. And it oxygenates the area, and it turns all the soil into fertile soil. If you want to live on an asteroid, you want one of these bad boys. And I was hoping to find one of those seeds before settling, but we don't need a seed. The whole damn tree's here. Now, it can't be uprooted. It can't be moved around. But this is going to be the core of my asteroid. So the current priority right now is prepare this asteroid as our home. Super happy about that. All right, guys, wear your helmets. Wear your dome skis. Do I need to force you, huh? Because you guys are being stupid? Fine. So there's some other things we need to do to prepare for this to be a home. One, really importantly, build a grav anchor. Without a grav anchor, we can never really... oh, God. I don't have a lot of... I don't have enough panels. I'm going to have to cannibalize my ship a little bit in order to make a grav anchor here, because I just realized I only have 76 out of the 80 panels. That's doable. So let's build a roof over the telescope, and then consider what we are going to cannibalize for panels. But then we're also going to need the plasteel to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine this plasteel. I could make my own... You're right. I could absolutely make my own panels. So panel production, I don't know why that didn't immediately occur to me, is something that you totally can do at a fab bench. Plasteel plus vaxstone blocks makes panels. Duh. Thank you for, like, jolting my brain awake. So I'm going to unrestrict everybody. Also, there's panels here. There's, like, literally just panels laying out here. So, concerns about living on an asteroid. Anything unroofed is potentially dangerous. Because, the sky falls, if you will. The plan that I have here is to build, like, a grow lamp right next to the tree. And to try to feed it enough power in order to be productive. But let's also start mining up vaxstone. And there's a bunch of things you do with vaxstone. Unfortunately, my steel cutter table is inaccessible right now. So, I'm gonna have to go fetch it from beyond the walls. And let's also open the seal crate. What's in this bad boy? 2 more seeds? 2 more seeds? Oh, yeah! Oh, my God. Phoebe. You lovely lady, you. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. Not expecting that. You stay there. Everyone else go inside. So this is why you don't go outside. Oh God, even this got hit. That's why you want a roof over this asteroid, because, you know, that happens. How's our power consumption? We need to turn something off. I'm going to turn off the research bench for now. Save on power, so we're near power positive. And then we also, as you saw, we vacuumed this out to move the stone cutter. But I closed the vents so that it didn't, like, you know, kill everyone or whatever. And I'll put the wall back. So it doesn't really matter because we have our helmets on. So that's not a big deal. But as we open up the doors, it, like, slightly depressurizes. Imagine if I had known that before the strike happens. I think it would have still been obtainable, but, like, I would have been sad. It did blow up my grow lamp, though. Noticed, Phoebe. You giveth, you taketh. I see you. So in order to keep something protected here, there will be cases where people attack this location. And what I would like to do is set up a defense system so that the would-be attackers are thwarted. So I'm going to mine like a straight path. And I think what I'll probably end up having to do is I'm going to mine out like a space for future docking so that I am not like floating around in space like this, because this is a little weird. So I'm going to try to turn this into like a bit of a dock. And then the other thing I want to do is to cut the vac-stone. So vac-stone is something that you only get from space. And here's a vac-stone chunk. And the reason why I want the vac-stone is the large thrusters cost vac-stone. And then the gravelite panels that we can make also cost vac-stone. Here, we can open that back up. So with the vent back open, as you can see, it repressurizes, equalizing with the rest of the ship. Nice, we're getting our first vac-stone. And I will dump vac-stone chunks here. Oh, my battery broke down. That sucks. There goes like a huge amount of my power. Hypothermia. Lisk. Movement speed is not a big deal, so I'm going to have you wear a vac suit for the warmth. Other things I want to do. I have granite blocks. I would like to block off the cave entrances, even though this one's blocked off. Block it off with granite. So eventually there's one way in, one way out. And then I need to supply a source of power here. And I think what I'll do is I'll end up putting my grav power cell here as a source of power, using my grav core to power up this this base for now. But yeah, all the soil within the range of this tree is now fertile soil. Not just farm, but fertile. Meta soil. Who's cold? Okay, go. You know what? Get moving here. I'm gonna use more vac suits. The cold is really getting to me. Rylus, where vac suit to? Aren't stone walls not airtight? I'm not. This isn't for airtightness, although it could be. That's a really good point. What I'll do is I'll have stone walls on the outside so they're not flammable, and then metal walls on the inside so they're flammable. This was not intended to be airtight, though. This was just to keep invaders out. Oh god, oh god. Keep invaders out from messing with me. Sorry, Gid. Nothing personal, Gid. Okay, everybody's in a vac suit now. So I don't really need to worry about it, because, yeah, stuff's cold. But yeah, if we did want to make it airtight, that's a very reasonable thing to do. And what we would want for that is then lined to the non-flammable walls is metal walls to form a vacuum seal. It's a neat idea. Pinklink, thank you for the resub. And I believe vac stone walls are also not airtight. Why are you bringing one block at a time, dude? At least work drive your buddy. And Gideon, let's lighten up the zone. For now, I'll just put some steel doors there. Waste pack clearance. Yeah, it's not my problem. Now, the raw stone, if you're wondering, is airtight. The unmined stuff. So I don't need to make the unmined stuff airtight. That's not necessary. Solar Pinhole is his first sidecast. Seems on brand for the Starjack. Yes, I agree. So... Oh, come on. Don't just deliver it, you jerk. Alright, Icy will build it. No, stop just delivering, you jerks. What are you doing? Where are you going? You're building a roof? Oh, God, don't do that. Oh, whatever. You're already there. Don't bother with this door. I'm going to make that a wall. Is a flammability an issue with vacuum exposed walls? It can be. If you have like a fire source on the other side, that's a continual reignition point, like it's eventually going to be a problem. You've been running all day. Brutal. Don't bother about building that yet, though. Not until we can get a roof on. So things that we need to do. We want to build columns here to roof this up. Enclose the space closer so it's easier to heat. So that we can actually potentially farm there. The grow light's going to be required, obviously. Because, you know, you can't grow stuff in vacuum, even if it is brightly lit. And then provide a source of power, and I'll show you how to do that. It's a little weird, but it's possible. Nice. So we're only going to do 2 points in and out now. I'll have Lisk focus on digging the tunnel first. And the idea for the tunnel is a bulk goods trader. The idea for the tunnel is to make it easier to get here when we want to park, and then also to have like some sort of semblance of a kill corridor, so that we can deal with raiders. Because if we're not physically present here, because I don't see that, like, right now we don't have the kind of materials to set up for like long-term habitation, but once we do, you know, we'll have physical defenders. But until we have physical defenders, we're going to want automated turrets to guard, because even when you're absent, the raiders will send like 1 or 2 from time to time just to mess with you, and that's what we're thwarting against. Can bugs survive in space? No. Plus, there's no overhead mountain, I don't think. By default. I'm a little worried that So we're really low on steel. I'm a little worried that like whatever I end up buying is just gonna like float out into space, like land somewhere wrong, you know what I mean? Well, let's see. Oh, it's obtainable. Annoying, though, because I would need to mine this out to get there within a reasonable amount. So I'm just going to forbid it for now. We also have some bird leather up here to sell. Buy steel? I could. The thing is, it feels weird. It's like not hard to obtain, and buying from a trader is very overpriced. But I'll buy like 200. Oh, sweet. That's a much better spot for it. Until we open the door, vacuum out the base. There we go. And all these Vaxstone that we're mining up will eventually become engines once we have more steel. So a grow zone? Oh, let's fill this in. I thought... Assigned to construction. You're assigned to construction. Why can't you fill this in? I can't, like, right-click it. I've been trying to right-click it to fill it. Hopefully they get around to it without my intervention. Steel door might not be strong enough. I think I am going to opt for a plasteel one. Unpowered. But, this is a plasteel asteroid, so it's not an issue. If I need to use dev mode to, like, fix this, I will. Alright. Now we know where the grow zone is. What I want to do next is to column it up. So that we can roof up this zone without interrupting the grow zone. What is the crater? It was a meteorite strike from orbital debris. And I've done this before. That you can just like right-click and fill it in, but like I can't right-click them there anymore. Icy's baby prep. Less than 6 days. Got it. You know what it probably is? It's home zone. I'm gonna guess. If it's not, you know, we'll figure it out. I'll use dev mode if I have to. But I did say I wanted this to be my home. It's gonna be a 0G, baby! Oh yeah! Alright, let's do the steel wall first, build it backwards, and then build the granite. That should be enough roof coverage. Yeah, it's gonna be Voidborn. Yeah, let's stay until it's born up here. That'll be cool. Alright, look at that! Oh, you know what's going on? It's slowly becoming pressurized. It's vacuum 98%. It's 2% air. And it's slowly becoming additionally pressurized as a result of the tree. That's just one tree's doing. I mean, it's cold, but it's going to be breathable, which is awesome. And that's without like an ox pump. I don't have an oxygen pump or anything. So the other thing we really need is a, where are you going? Clearing trash? Oh, okay. A grav anchor, so we don't actually like have to destroy this when we leave. So I'm planning on mining up enough plasteel to get the grav anchor up, and that's Lisk's task. Gideon, could you be so kind as to help Lisk out with some light? I found another one. All right, let's. I'll keep that scanning, but this is funny. It's actually pretty close. It's kind of funny. Really not that far away. So now it's 4% air, and it's increasing. The other thing I'm going to want to do is like plant more of these trees. So I have a plan zone, and I'm going to expand the plan zone to the size of the tree again. Copy the zone and paste the zone. So we can kind of see where I intend to plant future trees. Wanting to link the zones together. In this case, actually, let's unhide. It might make sense for me to start lining the outside walls. So that we can, like, make it more rugged. The other thing is, like, I think it's reasonable that we would want, like, an area that is not necessarily farm that we can live in. And building this as our potential base. It's a lot of mining. It's way more mining than I'm ready to take on right now, but like that's the big goal. There's a 3 farming zone and like a living dome. Which kind of low-key matches this thing here in the title screen, doesn't it? Just a little bit. I think so. I'd like to say so. Could you dry it up here? Yeah, once it was survivable for dryads, sure. So outside of this soil zone, I'm going to put my grav anchor here. Right? Like that's where the grav anchor will go. It's not really symmetrical. Or maybe like I'll just nudge it off in a corner that won't be, well, it's maybe not there. I'll stick it around here somewhere once we're done. Garwinland kind of do suck, yeah. You're not wrong about that. Don't build yourself out of position. In fact, don't build this wall right now. Like, full stop. This is the Voidhome. This actually seems like a pretty good place for the grav anchor, right there. And the reason why I'm shrinking the vacuumed area is it's going to be easier for the tree to keep up with a much smaller volume. Because if it's a massive volume, it's just like asking too much. Oh, this is awesome. Oh god, fuel. Fuel. I looked at my batteries, I was like, uh-oh. Wrong direction. There we go. And that was my last meal. I don't want to chance Gideon cooking. He's a cook of like 3 skill, so we'll hold off on that. So now that there's stone walls behind these plans, actually this is not where the plan should be. I'll fix that. The plan was to then line it with steel. But in order to do that, I need to be careful about the order in which I build, because I'll block myself from the pathing if I do it in the wrong order. But it is, it's 10% breathable already. 11%. Every time this door opens, obviously, it's going to be another problem, but still. I will... I think I have to dev mode the crater. You're supposed to be able to fill it in. I don't know what's going on with that. Bug, I'm guessing. I blocked up some plasma steel in the upper right. Once this is all closed off, I can like open that back up. There was other plasteel here too. There was some plasteel, I think. I remember seeing some others nodes. What powers the grow light? Nothing yet. It's part of it's in progress. Back barriers will definitely help in the future. Yep, once there's a power source, absolutely. There's our grav anchor. So what a grav anchor allows you to do is it allows your grav engine to take off from a spot without nuking the spot so that you can return. Basically claiming it as a home so that it's not... It's possible to return to somewhere you've been. And if we want this to be our home, it has to have a grav anchor. Once the seal is built for where we intend to live, I will unseal the rest of the caves once these are cleared. The other thing is I'm going to want to fill in some of this, not for airtightness, but for heat's sake, because it's very, very hard to keep things heated. And I'm planning on putting another seed there, so I'm going to mine that out next. I see you are going to give birth up here. I think that's a good plan, is to have her baby in space, be an actual Voidborn. Sounds sick to me. And we have almost all the plasteel delivered. And then it's advanced components, which we have, and gravelet panels, which we have. It's an Escogene, yeah. Shelter for a friend. I don't think I can shelter him here in Voidhome. Because you land, you die. So, wow, that is a hell of a name. The Toolbox of Representation of Twilight Hunter Drones. What are you, paid by the consonant? Did I make the crib? I have not yet. Good call. And then I think in this case, I'll maybe want an armchair as well. God, where is the... Oh, it's biotech. And no, where is the crib? Do I even have... What is going on? Crib is... It's by the beds? Oh, it's right there. Why wouldn't me spelling crib work? Yeah, I don't know. It did work, it just didn't show me? Oh, I'm just blind. Okay, that's on me then. I think, I might, So my thinking was, I'll just plan it now. Caution to the wind. I was thinking of waiting for when this area was more secure, but I'm gonna lean in and be like, this is home, no matter what. And there's another tree. It is 30% breathable. And I'm using the vac stone just because it's a locally sourced material for some floors here. Space weed. Yeah, I'm quoting another game. I'm a space weed farmer now. Do I still have the sandstone spike traps? I do not know. Well, there is the crib and the couch. Some lovely comfort for the new baby. And we're almost done with the interior here secured. And then what I'll do is I'll punch a hole here so that we can build the back wall here of like steel and stone. But this area is getting pretty breathable, and the soil, of course, is really fast. It's not like Pollock's tree. It's just like, hey, it's dirt. It's blink and it's done. It's crazy. I think I don't mind if it vacuums out. I'll just... because it will passively refill anyway, so I'm just going to mine the area. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Odyssey, the Voidborn, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers,
Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Voidborn.